So now that we have covered Hitler's personal leadership style, we're going to cover the outcomes of his leadership styles. Because he was an exploitive and a non egalitarian person, and he was also very self aggrandizing, pretty much meaning is he raised himself above everybody else. He considered himself better, and the prime example for everybody to follow, and he personally focused on his personal control, which means he wanted to control everything. So what this did is this harmed the relationship with his commanders. They started to not trust him anymore. They no longer wanted to follow his command. And towards the end of the World War II, they slowly started betraying him and looking for ways to remove him from power. He also alienated the ones that he led, which means he wouldn't relinquish any control to them, and he would never speak to them. He just expected them to obey without any say. He also did not trust others, so which means he was still unwilling to allow anybody to gain any control. So he personally wanted an iron fist around his control. He also punished harshly those who made any mistakes. He would not accept any mistake that was made. So if any commander made any little mistake, he dealt with it harshly. He either would execute them or he would remove them from power or leadership position. Um, so this type of leadership always has that type of outcome where your leadership pretty much decides that they no longer want to follow you, and it doesn't. There's lack of motivation, and also the leadership pretty much turn tail. They no longer want to be part of that leadership system, and production will obviously decrease because people feel that they aren't part of the vision anymore, that they are no longer part of the mission that is at hand. And as Hitler progressively got worse and worse, their leadership slowly started to abandon Hitler, and they no longer wanted to be part of Hitler, especially as he started the mass genocide of the Jews. So I guess Hitler, you would say, would be the prime example of how you would not want to lead, even though he had a vision and he had outlined and he had followers. Eventually, he became the antithesis to what leadership should be. Thank you.